Good Tuesday evening, everybody. Welcome to the Digital Sim Sports Network, the Dirt Racing Network, and our live coverage of the ERA AMP Grading and Demolition Pavement Late Model Stock Car Series. Round number 4, the Border War at the world famous Bristol Motor Speedway. 19 drivers. Great field of cars checked in here this evening. We are hoping Jonathan White 4. Okay. Bill took 13. What I was about to say was we are hoping for a continuation of the amazing racing that we have seen all week. It started on Sunday, and it was fantastic. Both races last night, unbelievable. We are hoping that that continues tonight. Make sure you get your over-under in before the feature rolls off. If that pace car moves, we don't take any more numbers, but you got to pick the number of cautions you think we are going to have in tonight's 75-lap main event. We have prizes. They're not ready just yet, but they are being worked on. I have to fix some of the artwork for them, but that's something I will probably do as soon as this is over tonight or before the race tomorrow night, because I just got the word this afternoon that I need a little overhaul. A quick look at our points after the three events in the series. Jeff Town, 3-point lead over Dylan Connor. Adam Vinny, 14 points back of the leader. Matt Eddy, a cool 17 points back. And 20 points behind is Austin DeMore in 5th. And it's Payette, Joey Connor, Andrew Perry, Pete Dillon, and then Eldred and Turnmeyer tied for 10th right now. We've got a 13, we got a 4, we got a 8, we got a 7. More picks, guys. More over-under picks. Pick the number of cautions you think is going to happen in the 75-lap feature tonight. If they land on your number, you win a prize. There's no telling what is going to fall out of the prize vault, but the new prizes are still in the works. Barb's got a 6 rolling. So 4, 6, 7, 8, and 13 have been chosen. YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, everybody around, all the platforms, we love it. Absolutely love that all the platforms are being used. Plenty of viewers, too. We like that. About 4 minutes left in this session. Then they'll go through their qualifying. And then they will get ready for 75 laps here on the high-banked half mile at Bristol. And tell you what, we're going to be here tonight for this. And then tomorrow night we roll right back in here for the Midwest Truck Series. That should be a good one. We've seen great racing all week. Like I said, I hope that we continue that tonight, and I suspect that we will. I've been watching a lot of these guys. Everybody seems to be handling this track pretty easily. If they don't attack. If they're patient with it and kind of let it work, all the cars have been able to make great laps. There's the 77 of Sean McLaughlin. We were watching Adam Vinny and DJ Oxford makes laps. I was wanting to see if Oxford was going to be able to reel him in and then get to the inside of him, and he got a little free on the end. There's old Marvin Turnmeyer. He's rolling her down on the apron. Andrew Rutherford rolling by. We saw Rutherford get a win Sunday night. Throckmorton in that 6 car. There's Jeff Werdeman. Matt Eddy, I like it. I love the paint on that car. Always repping out. Guys, do not waste time. Get your over-under picks in right away. You've only got until we roll the feature to get your picks in. Tell you about the rest of the week. Tonight, you're here. Tomorrow night, Truck Series. Midwest Truck Series. 8:30 Eastern start, and then we may be with the Netcode guys for their season opener as they do the 2025A season opener on Thursday. That'll be a big doubleheader. And then Friday night for sure we'll be over at American Dirt Series and the 360 Wing Sprint Cars. I want to say that's about round number 5 or 6 over there. We have 8 shows with them. And I think we have 3 more at the end of February. So 19 drivers in here tonight. Old John Brunner making him some laps. '92 of Westendorf. John Payette back on track. Austin Demore in the 07 right there. Joey Connor. His teammate, Dylan Connor. Connor only 3 points out of lead. I don't see Jeff Town. He's not on track. He's on pit road. There's your points leader sitting on pit road right there. He's probably good till we get to qualifying here in about 20 seconds. Qualifying and then a short warm-up period, and then we'll shut down our over-unders. Still cold where everybody's at because it's about to break for us. The overnight tonight and then tomorrow we are supposed to get to a balmy board shorts and flip-flop weather, 40 degrees. Compared to what it's been, hell yeah, that's a 40-degree turnaround. I'm ready to break out the swim trunks and the sandals and a couple of tank tops and maybe a visor or something. Matt Knowles, the first car to make it onto the racing surface. Actually, Marvin Turnmeyer may be ahead of him. Now, Knowles is going to be first. So we'll watch Matt make lap number 1. And then we'll start flicking around because McLaughlin is out here now. He just put himself on the clock as well. Brunner, one of the Connors, is out. There's lap 1. Let's go watch Sean cross the line as well. Austin Demore, 1584. McLaughlin, 1589. Knowles, 1590. I'm not sure what that was. Maybe there's a problem with that car. Right now, Jeff Town goes to the top of the charts. 1576. Matt Eddy slid in behind, and then Dylan Connor. 1571. Curious if he's trying to work out some kind of technical issue with his wheel or something. So only a couple left. Andrew Perry, 7th. Pete Dillon, 8th. Will not see Throckmorton. Looks like he'll go out. Joey Connor now onto the racing surface. Maybe he's got it worked out. Throckmorton will not qualify. Oxford will not qualify. I don't know what's going on with Turnmeyer and Hines. Neither one of them. Now, Barry Hines looks like he's trying to go. There he goes. He got onto the track. Whatever the issue was in his first couple of warm-up laps, he got it figured out. It looks like the car is rolling good. He's going to be 3/4 of a second off on his first lap, but his second lap will probably be smoking hot. Cross the line, move him to 4th quick at a 15:83. Here comes Barry Hines. He was 15th quick on lap 1. We'll see where he times in on his second and final lap, unless Turnmeyer jumps out there. And Hines doesn't go any quicker, so he'll stay 14th. So if Turnmeyer comes out, he could go 17th or better. Everybody else is a non-qualifier for the session. We're going to get ready to be moved down into the redraw room. Once that happens, we will listen to the redraw. And as soon as the redraw is over, we'll get back ready to go racing.
All right, let me double check to make sure we got our lucky 7 here. All right, our lucky 7, or our JD Motorsports lucky 7 redraw going into effect. I have the share screen on, and thank you all those guys and gals watching with Roger on the broadcast tonight. We hit this button 3 times. Third time, that is how the front 7 will start. So there's our first randomized order, our second randomized order, and our third and final randomized order. We'll put the 07 of Demore on the pole, the 2 of Town on the outside. In the third spot, second row inside, it'll be the 7 to Dillon and the 70 of Rutherford in position 4. Third row on the inside, it's a pair of Connors, Dillon on the inside, Joey on the outside, and Matt Eddy will be 7th. That is our lucky 7 Motorsports lucky 7 redraw.
All right, you guys heard it. Lucky 7 redraw. Demore and Town on the front row, Dillon and Rutherford in row 2, Connor and Connor in row 3, and Matt Eddy will start inside row number 4. And our 8th place qualifier, Andrew Perry, will be his partner in that row on the outside. So, simple and easy. Try to keep it that way for you. You're running out of time for your over-under picks, guys. Gotta get them in. We have 5 right now. More viewers than that out there. We need more of you to get your over-under picks in. We are just waiting for the session to be advanced. Drivers to get ready to go out here. They may get a little short warm-up, and then they will be ready for 75 laps tonight here. We're going to come right back here tomorrow night. Midwest Truck Series. In the last great Coliseum. And I have been here in real life for the night race. And it rained like cats and dogs. We had to stay till Monday to get that thing in. But it is as advertised. It is an amazing venue. Those bleachers going all the way up there. 160,000 people or something. It's unbelievable. That giant video screen that hangs in the middle of it on all four sides. All of the area around this place, the drag strip out back, the big camping area, the huge vendor area. You cannot win more than once, but that doesn't mean you can't keep somebody else from winning, Bill. So you should always play. 1, it's kind of fun. 2, why not? And 3, well, because you can. Bill is a previous winner in a previous season. I say the first time we did it, you won one of the first couple, is what I remember. He and Barbara and Mindy were all winners. All right, a little bit of warm-up time. Well, it gives you a whole lot of extra stuff to cheer for. I mean, not only you get to cheer for your favorite driver, you get to cheer for wrecks. I mean, and who doesn't love a good wreck? But you also, you know, when they're right around one before or right on your number, then you get to cheer for them to race nice and smooth and clean and be smart and do all the things that, you know you're supposed to do. There's elation, and then there's desperation. So you get to run the gambit of emotions. I mean, I think everyone should be a race fan. I don't understand why people don't understand it. I might get crazy this Saturday night and go to the arena cross races that are happening out at the local venue. I just like racing in almost every form. All right, 19 of them, and here we go. They're doing their pit party, practice starts, and racing in packs and all of those things. I got to send a text here, folks. Starting to get them stretched out. I think we had somebody kind of get a little loose on cold tires there a few minutes ago towards the back of this thing. We're watching the guys that started at the front. Woo! Car coming out of the pits wasn't up to speed. And that almost got hairy. But that's what they'll deal with if somebody has to go and pit and come out under green. So Jeff Town. Making a move on Marvin Turnmeyer here in the warm-up session. This is what we're going to see pretty much the whole race. Ooh, Town got super loose down in the bottom. These cars have just enough horsepower for a big high bank track like this. And a big half mile. It's big for these cars, but they don't overpower it. They can get in there and get set into the banking and They're just powerful enough that they can get a little free with you, so it's still not just plant your foot and go, but it's you're on the grass a lot more than you're off of it here. Marvin Turnmeyer, all kinds of out of shape right there. Should be a pretty good one. Oh, boy. No Mindy, no Jay. Man. All right, practice session is over. They're going to be gridding out on our front stretch. Once they do, and that pace car moves the first time, no more over-unders. If you haven't got one in, you better hurry. You better get it going quick. Let us get ready for our starting lineup. We know that it'll be Demore and Town on the front row, Dillon and Rutherford in row 2, and then Dillon Connor, Joey Connor in row number 3. Matt Eddy will start inside row number 4 next to Andrew Perry. That's the 33 car you see there. Then it's the 11 of Adam Vinny next to the 77 of Sean McLaughlin. Matt Knowles in the 15 with Josh Westendorf in the 92, making up a row number 6. John Payette, the 5. Barry Hines, the 8. That's your 7th row. And your 8th row, the 81 of Jeff Werdeman. John Brunner in the 46. Row 9, Justin Carby. The 129 of Marvin Turnmeyer, the 16. And your final row, DJ Oxford. He's the 22. And Throckmorton is the 6. Carby, where is he? Carby is the 29, if I'm not mistaken. And he is. So they've got it worked out. Everybody's where they're supposed to be. Sorry, we had to get rid of that screen. All right. Next time around, that pace truck will duck off and get out the way, and we will get ready to go green for 75 circuits. 5 players tonight. Bunching them up tight at the back. Little accordion effect going on. There goes the pace truck. We're going to get into the start zone right at the blue cone. And there it is. Green flag's in the air. We're underway. Demore will get a good start on the bottom. Town is trying to get that gap closed up before Pete Dillon gets there. And he'll do it. Put Dillon third. Now it's a battle behind Dillon Connor going after Rutherford. We're on the nose right here of Dillon Connor's car. He's down on the bottom following Pete Dillon through. A little bump and grind with Demore right there. Or I'm sorry, that's Rutherford, not Demore. Demore's out front. Stay side by side for 4th. I think it might only be a matter of time here with Rutherford creeping up the hill right there. He's going to have a hard time making up that ground that he lost. Now, if Dillon Connor gets held up behind Pete Dillon a little bit right here, which could happen. And he will not. Dillon will move up the hill. He's going to end up getting out of the way here. He's going to fight him, but I don't think it's going to take long. That'll open the door and let Rutherford get back by. Top two, well, they're gone. They are out there about 9/10 in front of this battle. Almost a full second. Now it is a second back to the 91 car. And Pete Dillon is just looking for a way to get the 7 in line. He does it right there. He goes right back to the inside, and he's going to make Connor work on the high side now.
All right, man. Caution is out.
Caution for the first time, the 90 of Joey Connor. Oh, no. 3 wide. Yeah, 3 wide is a bad idea. There's a little tippity tap, and he and Payette get a little bit together, and now to the inside. That's still part of the racing surface, and that will draw a caution. I don't know if the engine expired or if the steering was damaged, but that was a quick escape to the pits. John Payette in as well, and he has a lot of right front damage, and you can see that right front tire trying to work back and forth. It doesn't look great. So, Demore, Town, Connor, Dillon, Rutherford, and Eddie are the top 6. Perry, Vinny, McLaughlin, and Knowles the top 10. We're going to have a couple of retirees here, it looks like. Hello, Chloe. Hello, Mindy. There's Mindy. I don't know if you sent that before they started or not, Mindy. I have a feeling it took a minute to get here, but 8 is a chosen number. 5, 9, 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, 12. We're on caution number 1. So we've already started dipping in the bucket. We got them doubled up. We're ready to go back. I think John Payette and Joey Connor are done. 3 wide and 3 wide. Oh, maybe we're going to go around one more time. John Payette, he was stuck in the middle of a 3 wide, and I'm sure he wasn't happy or comfortable, and he really just ended up with nowhere to go. And once that contact happened, it doesn't matter if you go left or right in that point, you're going to hit something. And he moved a little to the right, and he and Joey Connor end up mashed into the front stretch. Now the pace truck will get out of the way. We're going to get a restart right here.
Green, green, green.
Pete Dillon couldn't have timed it any better. He's going to push Jeff Town down into 1 and 2 and give him a really, really nice start. Demore is going to end up coming out of there with the lead. And Dillon is going to be right back beside Connor again. Not much of a gap in behind because Rutherford is trying to be there. Here comes the 33 of Andrew Perry. Perry up there in the 6th spot right now. Marvin Termeyer with a big move. Car got a little free with him. He had to jump to the bottom of the racing surface. He's back there in the 11th right now. Looking out the back of Matt Eddy's car. That's Sean McLaughlin right behind. Adam Vinny is right out the front. Demore got off the line and opened the door for Town, and I'll tell you what, the 91 is going to try to get to the bumper of the 2. He's already licking his chops. He wants to keep that door open. Oh, little contact. Both drivers able to keep it going square and straight. But Town now looking for the lead up the backstretch through 3 and 4. And Demore got a great surge coming off the top of turn number 4, and he took the spot back right at the line. I think it is just a matter of time. And Jeff Town will clear. The problem for Demore is that the 91 is already there. Can't get the door closed. Pete Dillon's going to end up getting there too, and he's going to go from the point to 4th or 5th really fast. And now it's Town, Connor. The battle for 3rd. Dillon on the inside. Demore on the top. And Demore's car is really loose up there on the outside, and he's going to keep the door open long enough for Rutherford to get there. Now he slows it down a little, and he's going to slam the door shut on Andrew Perry. He falls all the way to 5th before he gets in line. Coming around to complete 18 of 75. We are single file all the way through the field. John Payette got back on the racetrack. He is back in 17th. Did not end up retiring from it. He does have some damage on the right front. Joey Connor, on the other hand, well, he's out after 6 laps. Top 2 on a big breakaway, and Andrew Rutherford is looking to go to the inside of Pete Dillon. Some cars starting to move to the higher line now, not right around the bottom. Dillon and Rutherford are right through the middle. All the guys behind, well, they're running at the bottom, but I think that's just guys trying to figure out where they want to run right now. Adam Vinny in the 7th spot's got Matt Eddy behind, Andrew Perry in front. And he has just been riding in that spot. I think he might be waiting for Perry to open the door on Demore. Oh, Perry got the door open but lost the right rear a little bit. Good piece of driving to keep it underneath him. He just did not. Woo, and he lost the right rear again. This time whacked Adam Vinny on the left front. Vinny smacked the wall with the right side. Now he'll pull down to the inside, and they'll be side by side for position number 6. And you see the left front fender caved in front of the tire. Let's go to the front because Jeff Town opened up 0.6 of a second on Dylan Connor. Pete Dillon slowly but surely starting to reel the 91 back in. Rutherford in 4th, Perry is 5th. Demore now falls back to 6th. Adam Vinny still 7th. He's got Matt Eddy right up on the bumper. Demore's car looks like it is fading quickly. He got the tires hot, and they are not happy right now. He is about to give up a spot to Adam Vinny. That'll still be 6th and 7th. Jeff Town now 3/4 of a second out in front. We're creeping in on halfway, about 7 laps shy. Dylan Connor just keeping things pretty even keel. He's running whatever line he wants. I don't know if they have to tonight, Chloe. I'm convinced on this track that they may not have to get tires. I mean, there may be some guys that want some. Like you saw Pete Dillon get super sideways right there in turn number 2. And I guarantee you, if it is not under caution, they won't be going in. You lose a couple of laps here real quick. I saw Marvin Turnmeyer move to the inside on Sean McLaughlin. We'll go back and see if that materializes into a pass. It doesn't look like it will. McLaughlin able to fend him off. This is 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th place is right there. That's Barry Hines, the back car, the black with the red trim and the blue number 8 on it. He runs in the 12th spot. The gap opening up. Jeff Town slowly, steadily pulling away from Dylan Connor. Connor now has gotten away from Pete Dillon. Andrew Rutherford is taking a peek. He would like to pick up another spot, put himself on the podium. If they have to get tires and we stay under green, that is going to be an absolute game changer. I promise you, it is going to shake up this field. This running order will change so quickly. So Rutherford makes his way around Dillon to third. Got his sights set on that 91 car, and now the 91's starting to slowly creep in. It was 0.9 of a second a couple of laps ago. It's 0.8 of a second now. Jeff Town just crossing halfway. There goes the 92 of Westendorf. DJ Oxford in the pits as well. Westendorf rolling in. So, maybe the fuel load is light. Maybe they are going to go and have to get tires.
All right, man. Caution is out.
Caution for the first time. Oh, no. Look away, Bill. Look away, Mindy. Mindy probably already heard it. Oh, got it up there, and the right rear just gave up. He really didn't hit anything. So we'll probably see some pits now. Yeah, here they all come. Everybody coming down pit road. Connor Town, and Town hit his first. As long as there's no stumbles, there goes the 6 car. 2 tires only for the 91, 4 tires for the 2. Hines is going to get out. Perry's going to get out. DeMoore will get out. Turnmeyer will get out in front of Jeff Town. Well, that got exciting, and it got exciting really quick. Andrew Rutherford, Joey Throckmorton, Dylan Connor are your top 3 right now. Austin DeMoore and Jeff Town. Jeff Town out in 5th spot. Man, I swear he got beat off of pit road by a host of cars. Maybe some penalties being handed out on a few of these. Adam Vinny still on pit road. John Brunner, Josh Westendorf, and DJ Oxford. And Westendorf and Oxford have been on pit road since before the caution. Carby is out. Connor is out. We'll see if Turnmeyer rolls back. Yeah, he's coming back out. He was on pit road and went out. He must have had to come back in, did not get the service done, something. So Rutherford took the outside line. Now it looks like the 8 of Barry Hines is another retiree. That is unfortunate. Hines was running up there around 9th or 10th.
All right, man. Light you back on the pace car.
Extending our caution. We got some drivers trying to get back on off of pit road and up to the field, I think. Brunner is still sitting there. Westendorf, Oxford. Carby's gone. Connor is gone. Barry Hines is no longer on pit road. So I'm not sure. No report as to what happened to any of those drivers. Caution number 2, and it came just after halfway. All right, looks like we are going to go green this time. Lights off on the pace truck. Rutherford and Throckmorton. And Throckmorton started at basically the back of this field. He started about 20th, 19th. And he is on the front row for this restart.
Green, green, green.
Green flag in the air. Once again, Pete Dillon with a good start. Got in there and pushed on Austin DeMore a little bit up the straightaway. Made him miss the entry into turn 1. He's going to fall back a couple spots. DeMore out wide. Some guys starting to venture up and really get to the top side now. Dylan Connor going to the high side around. Throckmorton, Jeff Town trapped in behind him. Throckmorton just not quite up to speed yet, and now Town gets a nose to the inside. Throckmorton had to go wide. He blocked Dillon on the entrance to pit turns 1 and 2. Matt Eddy trying to use the open door and get through with Jeff Town. And Pete Dillon got the car pulled back down to the bottom. Rutherford, DeMore, Connor. Town is 4th now. Eddy 5th. Dillon is 6th. Everybody's still keeping Throckmorton shuffled out to the outside. McLaughlin goes by. Here comes Knowles, and that's Marvin Turnmeyer right behind that. So Throckmorton from 2nd will get in line 10th, and I don't think he's going to stay there long because Andrew Perry is going to make a run in, and I'm not sure if Throckmorton, I know he went to pit road, but I'm not sure if he got tires or if he only got 2. So we'll have to see. Car around, that's Throckmorton.
Caution is out.
Let's go back and see. Yeah, little help, middle of the corner. So he'll have to rejoin the back of the field. It might be a good time to make sure he's got fresh skins and go in and get fresh tires. It'll still be Rutherford, DeMore, Connor, Town, Eddy, Dillon, McLaughlin, Knowles, Turnmeyer, and Perry in the top 10. There goes your leader. Only car that hadn't pitted, and that's why he was up front. Well, that'll shake some things up a little bit. Caution number 3 at lap 47. Just about 30 laps from being done here. Throckmorton went in the pits as well. He is going to get out before Rutherford, but Rutherford is going to come out. That's going to be 15th. Westendorf came out and made a lap, and it looks like he's going right back to pit road again. Here comes Brunner off of pit road as well. Brunner still on the lead lap. I think Westendorf may be off of the lead lap right now. So we're going to double them up as the lights off on the pace truck. They are. So we should be going green the next time we come out of turn number 4. 31 laps remain. Westendorf is on the track. He is 1 lap down, but he is in 16th position. Hines, Oxford, Carby, and Connor, Joey Connor, are all DNF. Pace truck's out of the way.
Green flag, green flag.
And Town is going to push Connor out front. I'm not sure if that's what he wants. I know he's got 4 tires and Connor has 2. DeMoore goes wide. That's going to open the door. He may get freight trained back to several positions. 4th, 5th, 6th, maybe 10th. We don't know. Right now he's going to be 3rd. And Matt Eddy is going to take a peek up the inside. How long does Jeff Town sit back there and wait? I doubt he waits very long. He's got 4 fresh tires, and Connor only took 2. Now, he took right sides. I don't know how well worn the left sides will be, but they've got laps on them, and that gives you an advantage. But you've got to go up there and put the pressure on the guy and force your way around him and get control of things. Otherwise, Mr. Connor is going to do what Mr. Connor does, and he's going to sit out front, and he's going to control the entire race all the way to the checks. Dylan's still battling, trying to keep that 4th spot, and he's going to have it this time. Eddie pulled up right in front of McLaughlin. McLaughlin is 6th, and I'll tell you what, Marvin Turnmeyer's on a charge. He's trying to go around the high side of Matt Knowles right now. Knowles not giving up the fight, and I'll tell you what, Marvin Turnmeyer's car getting real loose on these exits. It's easy to do. A little too frisky with the throttle. He'll use that to his advantage here, and he got a good run. And he will take that 7th spot away. Let's go to the front. Still Connor, then Town, DeMoore, Dillon. And Jeff Town looks like he is just trying to figure out where he's going to get a little bit of a run and be able to sneak alongside. He's getting a good run on the entry. But Dylan's just far enough ahead most times that he's not going to be able to make that get in there and stick. Connor, Town, DeMoore, Dillon, Eddie are the top 5. Then McLaughlin, Turnmeyer, Knowles, Rutherford, and Werdeman battling over 9th and 10th right now. And I think Rutherford, well, I thought he had it. through the corners, it looks like they're going to go back and forth here. Rutherford just came off of pit road. We're inside 20 to go. Coming around, it'll be 16 this time. Now Rutherford will clear and move himself into ninth. We'll go back to the front. 2 tires for Connor working out. He is really starting to open up a gap on Jeff Town. Austin DeMoore keeping pace with both of them. He's running in third. $13 to go. These laps have flicked by awfully quick. Half a second, first to second. Another 3/10 back to the third place car, and then it's over a second back to fourth place Dylan. And Matt Eddy right behind that. So we'll watch our top 3. 11 to go this time by. Six-tenths of a second now. Still 6/10 of a second. First to second, 9 laps remaining. Everybody pretty much single filed out. Nobody in a position to do any challenging inside the top 10 at least. Maybe Knowles will get to Turnmeyer. He just isn't in a position to get that nose up underneath him and keep him on the way outside. Rutherford is trying to make a late run through here using them fresh tires. The road is blocked in front of him as we're down to 7. Wiggle from Turnmeyer, and Knowles gets a run. Now he'll get the nose to the inside. High line has come in a little bit here, and that big run of momentum on the exit down the straightaway is really good for the car. Oh, unless you do that, then it's not as good. It was really good for the car on the outside. That time Turnmeyer got super sideways. He may give up 2 spots in this. Oh, he's going to go around and around. Nope. Use the fence to catch the right rear and the right front. Oh, that car is just out of shape. He's going to try to get off the fence. He's going to have to go to the apron. He's going to stay out of the way. 4 to go. And Connor is out to 8/10 of a second. We'll be coming around to 2 to go, and Dylan Connor is easing his way away from the field. Jeff Town has moved away from third place. Austin DeMoore. Pete Dylan's still fourth, and Matt Eddy's still fifth, but they are quite a ways in back of this bunch right here. White flag coming out. This should shake the points up coming into next week, and you'll have a new points leader, I would bet. Because Dylan Connor was 3 points behind coming into the night. He's going to go to victory lane. Jeff Town, your points leader coming in, will run second. Austin DeMoore third. Then Dylan and Eddy in the top 5. McLaughlin will come home 6th. Knowles 7th. Rutherford 8th. Throckmorton 9th, Vinny 10th, Perry 11th, Payette in 12th, Werdeman was 13th, Brunner 14th, Turnmeyer 15th, Westendorf 16th, Hines in 17th, Oxford was 18th, 19th was Carby, and an early exit for Joey Connor tonight in 20th. Sean McLaughlin is going to be our rando tonight. So let's grab the driver of the 77. Sean McLaughlin, you there, buddy?
I got you, Roger.
Rando driver of the evening. Man, good looking paint on the car. You got out there, you fought hard. You come home 6th tonight. It just looked like for a little bit you guys could get out there and do something. And then as soon as the tires started to get warm, everybody was kind of just in static mode.
Yeah, that right rear would get hot and pretty slick right around 10, 12 laps into a run. So
Look like, these cars look like they're actually probably suited pretty well for this track. Just about the right amount of horsepower, and you have just enough speed where you can get down the corners, get planted pretty good. Set up just a little tight. Is that what was superheating the tires?
no, I don't really know. I actually thought the setup was pretty spot on. It's definitely bumpy. The car was bottoming out over some bumps in the corner, and that wasn't helping you keep it straight.
All right, man. Well, still a great run, a top 6 finish. Give me some shout-outs, some thank yous. We'll let you get out of here tonight.
Yeah, I got to give a shout out to Mom. I know she's watching, and Jeff and Marv, really all the guys in this league. It's a great group to race with, and check out the adaptivedrivingexperience.org if you want to get involved with a cool racing-related charity. Give us a look. We take disabled people for rides in a NASCAR Cup car.
Very cool, man. Congratulations on a great run. We'll look forward to seeing you back next week. Thanks for typing with us.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Sean McLaughlin in the 77, and now let's move to boop-a-doo, boop-a-doo, boop-a-doo. Let's get the driver of the 07 car in here, and Austin DeMoore. Man, when you started up front there towards the end, I had a feeling that you might be able to hold those guys off. You probably had a plan. What happened?
I just picked I should have picked the bottom. The top was not the way to go on that last restart.
Well, it looked like some guys were able to fend off drivers on the top, but like you said, probably not on a restart. What made you choose the top?
The previous restart, I seen the 70 got a pretty good jump on the outside, so I figured I'd try it to get some momentum on the car to the inside, and it just didn't work.
Did you know who was behind you right after that restart? Were you able to see that on the relative?
Yes, I was a little worried.
I would have been worried too with that 91 car bearing down on me, sir. But an awesome run nonetheless. A 3rd place finish, man. You got some shout outs for me?
Just got to thank you up in the booth, everybody for watching, Marv, and everybody with ERA for putting it on, and just got to thank everybody for out there for watching again.
All right, man. Thanks for chatting with us. Congrats on a fantastic run. We'll look forward to seeing you back next week.
Thanks, you too.
Austin DeMoore in the 07. He finishes in 3rd. And now, let's talk to the guy that was on the pole for the start. He led a lot of this thing. I got to ask him first. Pit stop. You take 4. You see the guy in front of you take 2. Was there any nervousness about that at all?
Yeah, absolutely. That's the second time he's got me with that, so I guess I'm going to have to learn to take 2 tires.
Well, I thought here, with the way the tires looked like they were getting hot and guys were starting to get squirrely in a few laps, that was a bad call on his part. 4 tires might be the way to go. After the restart, just didn't look like you could get close enough to make the 4 tires have any advantage at all.
Yeah, they didn't really have the advantage I thought they were going to have. I thought for sure as loose as the car got, as fast as it got loose, that I seen him take the 2 and I was like, he's going to loosen up, and it just never happened. So hats off to him. He did a heck of a job.
Well, you came in with the points lead tonight. I think that may move around a little for next week. You may come in here second in the points. What's the plan for the remaining races in the season so you can get that championship?
Well, I think this is what, 3 in a row seconds or something like that. So I need to figure out how to get that first place.
I would say that would probably make it a little safer bet, sir. Awesome run nonetheless. Second place. Give me shout outs, give me thank yous, and we'll let you go celebrate.
Yeah, thanks to you for doing the broadcast. Thanks to Jeff and Marvin for putting this all on. And yeah, that's it.
All right, man. Congratulations again. Thanks for chatting with us. We'll see you next Tuesday night.
Thank you.
Jeff Town finishing in second, and now he just figures out ways to do it. Doesn't matter what track we go to, he figures out how to get to the front. And usually when he gets there, he's able to do exactly what you saw him do tonight. Ease away from everybody else, and he wins again. He should be the points leader coming in next week. But Dylan Connor, 2 tires. I got to question your call right up until I see the car parked in Victory Lane.
Yeah, well, it just, I don't know, the track kind of threw me for a loop. I honestly struggled with the first half of the race. I mean, I was able to get up to second, but then when I got there, it's just super slick and super sideways. And I was like, well, I mean, I was still saving too, and it still was just almost undroppable. So I was like, I got to at least try something. And when I seen him come down, I was like, well, at least we'll be on the same page. So I came down and got some with him, and it drove completely different and way better right there at the end.
Yeah, you were driving away from him last 10 laps, and we know you like to always kind of let the ponies out at the end of one of these, but I still had to question the 2 tires, and it must have balanced the car pretty well for you.
Yeah, it definitely, it's kind of weird. Most time you stick some fresh rights on, it gives it a little bit extra grip on the right side. Most time it frees me up, but tightened me up this race, so I'm glad it did. But yeah, that thing was a rocket ship the last 15 laps.
Well, an awesome run, man. You come home on the top step one more time. Some shout-outs, some thank yous, and we're going to let you go celebrate for about the 964th time.
Yes, sir, man. Well, thank you for being in the booth for us, as always. I want to thank Marv and Jeff for everything they do, all the time and effort they put into the league. I don't think we've had a race yet this season where it hasn't been 20 cars at least, so just kudos to them. I want to thank the league sponsors, A&P Graydon, Gunslinger Whiskey, and I'd like to thank my sponsors, Puryear Race Parts, Chris and Alan Puryear with Cold War Banker Elite, my buddy Caleb, and my family and fiance for always supporting me.
All right, man. Congrats on another win. You should be the points leader coming back next week, so we'll see what you can do the rest of the season, my man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Dylan Connor picking up the win again. It's just that guy's hard to beat. I mean, he does the right things at the right times, and I mean that's if you're gonna be able to kind of put somebody on something, you put that guy on kill pretty much every single night. So great job. Great. It's fun to watch him get there. It really is. He can start 7th, 8th, 10th, 15th, and he will be methodical and pick his way to the front. So another great win. That is going to do it for us here tonight on ERA's show. Tomorrow night, Midwest Truck Series, 8:30 Eastern. Make sure you tune in for that. We're right back here at Bristol. Should be another fun one. The big trucks, those Craftsman trucks, they're a lot of fun here anyway, and they drive great. So we should have another fantastic show. And then we'll let you know tomorrow night what we're going to do on Thursday with the Netcode Esports bunch. We love that midget series. We really do. So we hate for them to not be on the channel, but we'll see. And then for sure, 100% for sure, Friday night at 10 o'clock Eastern, the American Dirt Series in their 360 Wing Sprint Car. So that's the rest of the week. I want to thank you guys for being here. Without you, there is no reason for us to do this. Without all the great leagues and fantastic racing like we saw once again here this evening, nothing for us to cover. Pats on the back, high fives all around.